Hey guys, today we're going to talk about tying the belt. Tying your belt is a very, very important part of martial arts. It's a very basic part, and it's something that, even guys, I've seen guys who have been doing martial arts for a long time, and they still don't really have their belt tied the way it should be. In the school, I'm really, really particular about how the belts are tied, and I want to make sure they always look perfect, especially whenever someone's a higher rank. You don't want your belt looking super sloppy. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to actually tie your belt. So first things first, always make sure one over, one under, one over. What I always like to do is the right, the left side is always the one that's over the right side when it comes to your gi. So from here, guys, the way I tie the belt is I put it directly in the middle. Okay, the middle part goes right here in the middle. I'm going to reach around and I'm going to cross. Now, if you look, when I cross, I'm going to cross. One goes under here and the other one goes over. And so as I turn back around, as I slide them, this one's underneath, this one's over top. Okay? So it's flush all the way around. If you look, the back side, it's completely flush all the way around. It's completely flush, and that's the way you want it. You want it completely flush. From here, I'm going to go under. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time. So this one goes under both of them. Okay. From here, this is where you can tighten, you can loosen it. You do want your belt even. So what you can do is, if it's not even here, you can start to adjust it some, move it to the side, move it around, line them up. Okay. Now, I can tighten it from here, I can loosen it from here. Pretty much almost done tying my belt. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top one, I'm going to curl it in. My bottom one's going to make like a heart, so I have almost a heart shape. I'm going to reach through, just like so. So as I reach through, and I pull it tight. Okay? This makes a square knot. For those of you who are Boy Scouts or you're familiar with your knots, this is a square knot at the very end of this. Okay? You got to make sure that's where you want it to be. It's very important that you have a square knot. This is completely flush all the way around. Okay? So real quick before I actually finish this up, I want to explain that another thing too, that a mistake that people make is when they tie their belt, they do this and they cross them and they cross back, but they never make it flush. So you see that little back part in there, it doesn't get flush, and they cross it over. Some guys actually will do this right here, and where it's loose and it hangs down, you don't want that. Okay? And it's like this. It's a bad tie, guys. That's a lazy tie. Okay? You want to actually make sure that everything's flush and perfect, and especially if you're higher rank. As you move up the ranks, it's important that your tie looks good, because you don't want to look like someone who just kind of threw their belt on. You don't want it to be a sloppy mess. So it's here in the middle, it goes around, crosses, goes under both, and then around. Okay, and then it crosses over, go under both. Tighten it, make sure they're even, and then from here, one makes a heart, goes all the way through, tie it tight. Okay. Guys, I just wanted to explain that. Really, that was something that I see all the time on the mat. I see guys with all sorts of different ties. There's the super knot and all sorts of the ways to tie the belt. But at the end of the day, guys, you want your belt to look good. You want it to look flush, and you want it to look like you actually took the time to tie your belt. So anyhow, hey guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.